Hello, my name is Vasanta and welcome to this your personal guidance channel. Today we're going to be speaking about the second house in Vedic astrological chart so that you can have a point of reference if you're trying to understand yourself. So the second house is the house of Artha. Artha means wealth, and it is an earth house. So all earth houses are concerned with security, safety, and preservation. So the first house in the sequence of earth houses is going to be concerned with what we possess, with our sense of safety in material values. But it extends beyond that, and it's also going to mean what we value the most about ourselves. So personal worth is seen from the second house. You're going to notice that people that have presence of planets in the second house are very keen on the way they portray themselves to society. So if there is anybody in your family that is very interested about the generation of wealth or comfort, make no doubt, they have planets in the second house. Other things that the second house may mean are profit. So people that are very good at knowing how to maximize the return on their investment are going to have planets in the second house. So it gives way for people that are interested in management, but also it can be people that are interested in agriculture, fashion, and areas where the personality is exalted. Many actors also have planets in the second house. Usually when people come to Vedic astrological consultation, they ask, so how am I going to do with money in this life? So if you want to know the answer to that question, where is the money located? Well, money is located in the second house as well. Values are going to be located in the second house according to what you consider is important preserving in your life. The easiest way to see it is by material values. So for example, brands that portray themselves as brands of luxury. So, very expensive brands are going to be belonging to the second house. So people that have planets in this house are going to want to go to university, and they can even make doctorates and postdoctorates. This we traditionally see from the ninth house, but it is confirmed in the second house. The second house is related to speech and singing. So if you're an artist and you're a singer, or you're very concerned with the way you look and the way that your voice sounds, that is the second house, because the second house also represents your face. How much income you're going to have, how wealthy you're going to be in this life, then it is the second house that you're looking at. Eloquence in presenting yourself, being able to have presence and holding yourself in a conversation, to be educated, how resourceful you can be in life. What does it mean to be resourceful? It means that you don't need a lot to make a profit. So it is not the lack of resources that usually, stops the people that are successful. People that are successful are resourceful. So they make the best out of the opportunities or the cards that life hands them out. Everything is going towards safety and preservation and self-worth. And also the key word here, apart from value and self-worth, is going to be certainly comfort. So in the second house, we're learning to value ourselves, and we are learning to value others. So the most primordial way in which we're going to be seeing this is in the possession of material goods and assets. So money in the bank, luxurious things, dresses, shoes, expensive things, branded things, also jewelry, and the possession of real estate. And even cars can be seen from the second house. So depending on the presence of what planet is there, that's how you're gonna see, the person. People that have a sense of fashion and decor, for example, if Venus is in the second house, that person's gonna like fashion, they'll like decorating themselves. If Mars is in the second house, then you have a much more active personality, much more ambition in the area, very passionate about making money. Now we're going to review the triplicity of the houses of Earth. So we start with house number 2, it'll go to house number 6 to finally get to house number 10. In house number 2, we start by valuing ourselves, and we start with the material assets, prime matter that we'll be using to generate the good work that is going to lead us towards success and career. The 6th house is the house of work, and it is also the house of rules, regulations, meticulousness, and health. And finally, we're going to be reviewing the house number 10, which is going to be the house of career and success, and very, very high goals and attainments in life. So what is common to these 3 houses apart, that it's the earth sign. Always remember the Dharma code, and the Dharma code is telling us that in order to have success in the 2nd house, we must adhere to the values of truth. So truth means that we can all play by the same rules that create harmony for everybody. So for example, in the financial market, the rules of the currencies are set so that we can know how we are trading. So a euro versus a dollar, there's going to be a difference, but that is a common difference that everybody can understand. So the value of things is set forward so that we can understand in consciousness, the superiority of something over something else, or the necessity of something over something else, the abundance of something over something else. Now, if we look at Maslow's pyramid, which in Western psychology is giving us, the needs of the human being, we will see that the 2nd house responds to the most basic qualities and necessities of the human being, which are the basic needs for food, water, shelter, and protection, safety, and security. If we ascend one more step. So this is basic to all human beings. Now, in our present day and time, since our society is greatly capitalistic, and we are, consumer-driven society in the time and place, we're going to be looking for happiness and material assets, and we're going to be measuring ourselves on the basis of how much we have. Nevertheless, the Vedas encourage us to go forward in the attainment of identity, but more based on scaling in our chakras. So the 2nd house is going to respond to the very basis of our life. It's going to respond to the very basic needs. But beyond this, what we're trying to look for is self-realization and self-satisfaction. So the 2nd house is related to the sign of Taurus. And the sign of Taurus, as you know, is of the philosophy that slow and steady wins the race. What you will get from Taurus is that it is naturally a sign owned by Venus. So the presence of Venus here is very strong. Venus is going to value that which is external in Taurus over that which is internal. So it is not so much about the attitude that we have in life, but more about what we have in life. And this is necessary for some people. Again, Dharma gives us a way to self-realization that we can all participate in. So even though the 2nd house may be seen as a materialistic house, nevertheless, it is a house that has respect. It keeps us all focused on the here and the now. It puts our feet on the ground, and it allows us to have comfort in life. So, if back at home you're checking your Vedic astrological chart and you see that you have planets in the 2nd house, well, that doesn't mean that you're only a materialist. Remember, you're a whole energetic system, and that energetic system works on the basis of 9 planets in 12 houses, and also the combinations that those may give according to the signs. But nevertheless, if you have planets in the 2nd house, yes, you're going to be inclined towards, dedicating a big part of your life towards making money. Now, if you want to know how you're going to be making money in this life, then take a look at the Lord of the 2nd house. So whatever sign is positioned there in your 2nd house, just ask yourself the question, what planet is lording that sign, and go look for that planet in your chart. You will very soon see, wherever that Lord is positioned, that is going to be your source of income. So from my side, thank you for watching. This is just a short video to give you a review of the 2nd house. If you like it, please comment below, subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, go ahead and post it. I'll be very glad to answer. I have my website and I give individual consultations. So log on to vasantadas.com. There you will see my list of services. And if you're interested in finding yourself, please come ahead. I'll be very, very glad to assist you in your journey of self-discovery. May you have a wonderful day. And I would like to say, Radhe Radhe, may the goddess of love bless your heart. Thank you. All the best.